Well, welcome back to Ainos is a channel, the first digital nose for healthcare. And joining to discuss basically Veldona, we have the privilege of Jack Liu, Director of Corporate Development. First and foremost, welcome, sir.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Always a pleasure to get you back on. So, first and foremost, for newer audiences, maybe break down what Veldona is and basically how the past studies kind of shown moving forward.
Veldona, it's a very low dose oral interferon alpha drug. So quickly, interferon is something your body naturally makes to help fight viruses and re-guide the immune systems. So most interferon drugs today are injected in high dose forms and often comes with the serious side effects. Our Veldona is different. It's taken orally at a much lower dose, so which makes it easier to tolerate. So over the past 40 years, it's been studied in 68 human studies, 28 animal trials, all showing the strong safety profile and promising signs in treating immune-related diseases. Veldona is a key part of our dual platform strategy. So on one hand, as you guys know, we have an AI nose, and on the other, we are advancing biotech programs like Veldona to address unmet needs in rare and autoimmune diseases. So together, these platforms give us two very distinct pathways to value creation, one through frontier AI synthesis, and the other through next generation immunotherapy. So within Veldona, right now, we're focusing on three lead programs. On the human side, we're focusing on HIV oral warts and Sjogren syndrome. They both are rare diseases. And then for animals, we're focusing on something called FCGS. It's a very painful mild condition in cats. So our plan for Veldona is to out-license the drugs and keep the development capital efficient while trying to unlock value through strategic partnerships.
Yeah, and you touched on Sjogren's syndrome. Do you want to talk a little bit about what that is and how Veldona can help?
Yeah, sure. So Sjogren syndrome, it's a chronic autoimmune disease where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks your own moisture-producing glands, such as your eyes, your tears. It often starts with dry mouth and dry eyes, but it can progress into something bigger, such as joint pain, chronic fatigue, and damage to the internal organs. So many patients struggle with everyday tasks, eating, speaking, or even sleeping becomes very difficult because of the constant dryness and pain. And there's no FDA approved cure drugs to our knowledge. So only treatment right now is to help manage the symptoms. So as you can see, these patients often suffer in silence with very few real treatment options. And that's why we're very excited about to advance Veldona as a low risk, potentially high reward approach that could really make a difference to the patients. In our earlier studies, Veldona showed it could help improve Sjogren-related syndromes, such as dry mouth and dry eyes, without serious side effects. So that's why we're very excited to take the next step with the clinical trials focused on Sjogren's.
Yeah, and do you want to talk about the new Taiwan trial and kind of what that means and how it kind of ties into the Taiwan Tanabe?
Yeah, sure. So we just got a regular approval in Taiwan to start this clinical study of Veldona for treating the primary Sjogren syndromes. So we'll start enrolling the patients in October this year, and then we expect to complete the study in first half 2027. We think Taiwan is a great place for this study. Many you don't know, Taiwan has ranked #1 globally for healthcare quality and cost effectiveness really for 7 straight years, according to some surveys. So to us, it's a great place to run capital efficient, high quality clinical trials. So the trial also ties into our partnership with Taiwan Tanabe. It's a subsidiary of a Japanese drug company recently acquired by a private equity firms. They're a very well-respected pharma company in Taiwan with a very deep expertise in autoimmune diseases, market access, and distributions. So through these partnerships, we are exploring ways to manufacture and commercialize our Veldona syndrome assets in Taiwan and potentially other markets in the Asia regions. So the Taiwan trial really creates a clinical foundation to support this strategic effort. So as you can see, the commercial pathway of our Sjogren syndrome is now very visible. We have a strong potential partners lined up. Now it's about executing the trials. So to recap, Ainos has grown from the pure biotech company into a dual platform company, AI plus biotech. Ainos is our AI nose is our AI engine, and it's moving fast. And it's our core focus for the second half of this year. with real momentum in robotics, healthcare, factory automations. But on the biotech side, Veldona is backed by 40 years of data. We're moving forward strategically and try to do it cost efficient. One of our lead assets, Sjogren, it's a rare disease with high unmet need. So we believe we got promising data and a clear trial plan in Taiwan and a commercial partners already in place. So it's a very focused, de-risk setup with upside potential.
Beyond that, Jack, I definitely appreciate taking the time as we pass it off to the viewers as always. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section and consider subscribing for news and catalysts as it comes down the wire. You can visit the company at AInos.com or the Nasdaq trading under the ticker AIMD. But on that, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.